Lego Star Wars has a clone problem. And no, I am not talking about the helmet holes. Over the past few years, we've gotten some amazing Lego clones. And even with all these great minifigures, I can't help but to think maybe Lego is doing too much too fast. In 2020, the 501st Battle Pack released, and it was crazy successful with all of the resellers and army builders who bought multiple copies. And Lego definitely pays attention to those numbers because since then, including the new August 1st sets coming out, we are getting 33 new clone variants since 2020. And just for context, the 5 years leading up to 2020, there was only 10 new clone variants, which means they have made more than triple in the past 5 years versus the 5 years leading up to 2020. But the problem with this is the more clone sets that they make, the less likely we are to get sets from other Star Wars projects that we know and love. After August 1st, there will be 8 Star Wars playsets released this year, and 5 of them are Clone Wars sets. Why get the first remake of Bounty Hunter's Pursuit in over 20 years when we can get our 5th clone turbo tank? Why get more than 1 or 2 sets for every Disney Plus show when we can just get a new Clone Wars set every 2 to 3 months for 5 years straight? Even the last Mandalorian set was a clone set. Not to mention, anytime we see one of these new clones that's coming out, there is mounds and mounds of discourse on the internet about it. And while I do think some of the minifigures deserve the criticism that they get, a lot of them are also overhated. Lego has also been accused of cutting corners, which is something that is very common with businesses when they're trying to pump out as many different things as possible. But I do truly think a lot of the discourse comes from the fact that it no longer feels special to get new clones. It used to be an event anytime a new Lego clone would come out. And now, since there's so many of them coming out, the first thing people ask when we see a new one is, okay, but what's the next one? I think the best plan of attack here is to slow down when it comes to making new clone sets. Pretty soon, if you keep making all of these unique characters back to back to back, you're going to run out of characters to make. And I think I could speak for everyone when I say that we want more sets from other parts of Star Wars rather than every wave being half Clone Wars, half everything else. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.